Hello, everyone. I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. It has been a rough morning for me. I had some technical difficulties, but the best way in order to start my day is with my dear friend. I'd love for him to reintroduce himself, his first and last name, and all he's up to.
Sheldon, I'm Louis Bezich, men's health advocate, contributing writer to phillyvoice.com, and of course, the author of Crack the Code, 10 proven secrets that motivate healthy behavior and inspire fulfillment in men over 50. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm better now. I'm better now that we are
Good,
connected. I am better now that we are connected.
good.
Oh my goodness. I'm excited for this one. I think that a lot of people know really where you're coming from on this topic. So I want to be able to let you run with it. What are we talking about today?
Yeah, no, a lot of practical implications. Well, it's that time of year. As we record this, we're the end of January. And
Sure.
you know what happens towards the end of January, specifically this year, January 10th is what we call Quitter's Day. And that, of course, is the day that research shows that people who made a New Year's resolution unfortunately give up on that resolution. And we know, of course, Sheldon, that so many people focus their resolutions on what? Living healthier, exercise, dieting, and such. So in some ways, it's a really tough day and it's an indication of our challenges. But I'm here to tell you that I think that 2025 can be a banner year for those that are in the 40 to 50 and up age category that aspire to live healthy.
Oh, that's music to my ears. Music to my ears. I wasn't sure that it was officially called Quitters Quitters Day. But now I know. Now I know it's not. I'm celebrating maybe when a lot of
Yeah,
people shouldn't be celebrating Quitters Day.
no, they should.
But
Yeah,
not at all. Not at all. I think everybody goes into the new year with good intentions, right? Like the
of
goal is
course.
for
Of
you to
course.
feel better and be better, but we get distracted. There's a number of different reasons why we lose focus. Would love to hear your thoughts on how people can stay focused or what this really means.
Well, what it means is that the marketplace, the fitness and diet industries, anybody who's in the business of helping to keep people healthy,
Yeah.
are responding to a couple of key factors. One is that our age cohort is
Yeah.
growing rapidly. The 50 plus, the 40, 50 and over category is growing tremendously, right? People 45 and older, 45 to 65, I should say, represent about 25% of the nation's population, and it's growing. Those that are 65 and older between 1980 and 2020, that population has grown by 60%, and most of that growth has taken place post 2000. So we've got a burgeoning marketplace that in volume out there that the marketplace is responding to. The other factor, which is kind of unfortunate, is that there's a growing gap in this country, in the world, but particularly in the United States, and unfortunately, we're the leaders between our lifespan and our health span. We've
Oh,
talked about this before. Our health
yeah.
span is the number of years that we live in a healthy state where we've got what you would call functional fitness. We're free of chronic disease and we're able to live life and have a really good quality of life. Well, the gap between how many years we live and how many years we live in quality is growing. Right now, the gap in the United States is over 12 years, and that's the largest in the world. And that's not a good thing. The thought of living, but living in an unhealthy state where we can't really, enjoy the elements of life is a really sad thing.
It's
And
a,
so what's happening is that, the marketplace recognizes that and they're responding because baby boomers and Gen X, those categories,
yeah.
really still want to have functional fitness. They want to have a healthy lifestyle and they aspire to be active.
Yes, yes. And I think that that's so important. We talk about lifestyle so much. I think that also, I have parents that are retired. I think the retiring age also plays into factor. Now you have all of this free time or more free time, I should say. And so, how are you spending it? Are you spending it sitting down, watching television, consuming all sorts of things? Or are you being an active participant? I mean, I don't think that we talk about enough when you are in fact working, even if you're working from home, you are moving,
Mhm.
right? You are
Sure,
really
sure.
participating in things. If you have children, right, you're running around from practice to practice and being active in that way. When all that halts, whether that's empty nesting or whether that's retirement, it begins to feel a little bit different and your body isn't necessarily participating in so much action.
Exactly, exactly. But again, the research shows that people in our categories, they do aspire to live healthy. And
Mm.
so what the industry is showing, the American College of Sports Medicine, for example, they survey each year and they turn out research that informs the health and fitness industry. And on their top 20 list of programming for 2025, number three on the list are fitness programs for older adults. Mental health programs is number eight on their list. Functional fitness is number 19. And what we call lifestyle medicine type programs is number 19 on their top 20 list. So I would suggest to you that the industry is recognizing that there's this great surge of people in this category who are struggling, who need to maintain and want to maintain their fitness, and they just need the programs to do that.
Yeah, the programs to do that. And I love the fact that they're making it easy and accessible. I think that's always the hurdle, right? I mean, how is this? We
Absolutely.
talked about it so many times. How is this going to change my lifestyle? I'm, in fact, I don't want to necessarily be thinking about what I'm eating, how much I'm working out, right? How can I incorporate it into my life in a seamless way as opposed to having it be a burden or,
Right.
oh my gosh, I have to work out. Oh my gosh, I have to eat vegetables. How do we change the way we think about it? And is there accessible programs that can help us do that?
Exactly. And the industry recognizes that amongst the, anything from 45 and over, there are a number of us still working full time. So we need early morning programs or we need after work programs and we need things that recognize that our schedule is still hectic. We need flexibility. So they're doing that. And on the other hand, they're tailoring programs to, like low impact exercises or classes that are targeting strength training, because that's still very important, as well as things like aqua aerobics and yoga, walking clubs, etc. It's all, programs that really recognize the needs, the schedules, the lifestyles that this group has and aspires to address, and tailoring programs to do that. And that's, to me, that's a good thing. And that's where I come to the conclusion that that 25 can be a banner year because there are more resources, I think, than ever to help support a healthy lifestyle.
I love this. I think it's so important. Even if you celebrated Quitter's Day, there's time
Right,
to get really focused. That doesn't mean that it's done for the year, folks. You can get
right.
back on, right? Get back on
Get
track,
on that horse.
right? Get on that horse through these accessible programs. Lewis is always the one that can point you in the right direction. This was so good and so necessary for so many people that are watching and listening. If people want to get in touch with you, if they want to follow, fan, and like you, my dear friend, where do they find that information?
You can find me on social media at Louis Bezich. And of course, on my website, louisbezich.com, you'll see what's going on in my world of healthy living.
Oh, I absolutely love it. Never a disappointing conversation with my dear friend. After a chaotic morning, this is exactly what I needed. Thanks so much for joining us. So,
Thank
so
you.
good. Of course, from all of us here at This Is It TV, I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and we will see you soon. Take care.